Hello everybody, Artic here, and welcome to another fact video. This is going to be fun. So this may count as covering two games to some, but I feel like I should cover both the original and the reboot. See, the original Shadow Warrior came out in 1997. It was a violent game that had a sense of humor, was just goofy, kind of played off Duke Nukem. Like, that would make a lot of sense since it was published by the same people who made Duke Nukem. Anyways, but it really took nothing serious, just was a total goofy game. The original game was met with some positive reviews, had a little bit of panning of regular reviews, but it's nothing major. Shadow Warrior got a reboot in 2013, was met by average reviews, around 75%, so decent, and was able to maintain a lot of that humor, if not possibly upplaying it to a more modern audience. So without further ado, here are 10 facts about Shadow Warrior. Number 1. On April 1st, 2005, 3D Realms released the source code to the Shadow Warrior engine under the General Public License, a GPL. But because of the day they released it, so many people thought it was a joke that it wasn't until someone actually released a port of the game the next day that people went, they weren't lying. Number 2. The original game was built on the Build engine, which was an improved upon engine used for Duke Nukem 3D. It had improvements like 3D voxels instead of 2D sprites and stuff to make up large chunks like the guns and stuff like that. So the guns in Shadow Warrior, the original Shadow Warrior, were not 2D pixel art sitting there. It was actually a 3D item. Number 3, Lee Jackson is the guy who did the soundtrack for Duke Nukem 3D. Well, he also did the soundtrack for Shadow Warrior. Yeah, it's almost like they used the same people. Number 4, to give better quality to the music that they used for Shadow Warrior, they used the game's CD to play back the audio tracks instead of using the system's MIDI device, unless you had the downloadable version. If you downloaded it instead of having the disc and installed it that way, then it had 5 MIDI tracks to keep the file size smaller. But if you used the disc to install and play the game, it would play them off the CD instead for higher quality audio. Number 5, the Lo Wang rap was created out of sound bits and outtakes and other stuff like that from a recording session with Lo Wang's voice actor, John William Gault. They used a DAW, a digital audio workstation, to take fresh-made music, take the words, line everything up, and work it out so that you had it was to make it sound like he actually was recording it for a rap and not like they were using outtakes and sound bits and other stuff like that. Number 6, when designing the reboot, they wanted it to be fast-paced, no cover, just go, just pushing. And because of that, they really pushed the katana and other stuff like that. In fact, they wanted to make it so the katana wasn't a fallback weapon, but was actually a weapon that was useful through the whole game and kind of was just part of the main game. So they worked to make the katana very, very important so that you wouldn't fall back on it. And that's why it's so heavily used. Just watch me when I play the game. Number 7, when picking up the pistol early in the game, Lo Wang will make a comment. What's that? You want me to take this? Well, I guess it's dangerous to go alone. This is a reference to Legend of Zelda, It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Oh, thanks. So. No, not Star Bomb rap. Number 8, there are several references to Serious Sam throughout the game, like old 2D models, poster art, arcade machines, just all sorts of stuff, especially around the arcade. Number 9, Hard Reset, which was the previous game made by Flying Wild Hogs. I own that game. I need to play it. Anyways, there are several references to it throughout the game, be it the arcade machine, be it posters, be it the comic books when you get to Lo Wang's home, being like first edition of Hard Reset, first issue. Yeah. Number 10, there are quite a few retro rooms throughout the game. And what they are is you go down into them, you have to unlock them somehow, they're secret rooms, and you go down inside them, and the art design is old pixel art style. Lo Wang will comment on the pixel art, comment on what it looks like. The first one I found killed me because I was at the top of this ramp, and I tried to run forward and jump, trying to speed up, and I managed to jump all the way down the stairs, take fall damage, and die. Thank you all so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button. If you have a suggestion for a game I can do a fact video on in the future, please put it down in the comment section down below. Hopefully I'll have a more science-based video coming out in the next week or two. It's taking longer than I thought to get everything researched, and there's been so much like train wreck going on in my life that's just been derailing everything. But hopefully we can get that coming out soon. Yeah. So, anyways, until next time, you guys have fun. I will see you later. Bye, guys.